Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to capture the radiant beauty of spring in a landscape filled with blooming canola flowers. For this piece, I am using a canvas measuring 26 centimeters by 18 centimeters. However, please feel free to choose any size that best suits your preference. First, using a large fan brush, I'll add a touch of cobalt blue to my white paint to softly capture the distant sky. Next, we'll paint the distant mountains, where a touch of winter still lingers. To do this, I'm adding a hint of Van Dyke brown to my mix of white and cobalt blue. Gently layer the mountain ranges one by one, paying close attention to their shapes and the order in which they overlap. For the mountains closer to us, I'm adding a bit more cobalt blue and Van Dyke brown to create a deeper, richer tone. By deepening the colors this way, we can naturally express the sense of depth and bring more focus to the middle ground. Now I'll add some oxide green to gently soften the edges of the mountains. By blending this subtle green into the base, we can create a natural transition and a smoother finish where the mountain meets the landscape. Now, using the same brush, I'll mix in some cadmium yellow to bring this beautifully expansive field of canola flowers to life. By keeping the previous colors on the brush, we can achieve a more natural and harmonious blend of greens and yellows. Next, holding the brush upright, I'll define the shape of the path winding through the flower field. By using the tip of the brush, we can create a more structured and delicate path that leads the viewer's eye into the landscape. Next, I'll use permanent green deep to paint the stems of the canola flowers. A helpful tip here, by using a dry brush technique with very little moisture, you can easily capture the natural texture of the stems. Using the remaining paint on my brush, I'll lightly suggest the distant shrubbery. Keep your touch very delicate here to ensure these shrubs appear soft and recede into the distance. Now I'll lightly sprinkle some baking soda onto the canvas. Then, by mixing white and raw sienna, I'll paint the path to give it a rich, tactile texture. The baking soda helps create a wonderful graininess, making the path look much more realistic and grounded. To define the shaded areas of the path, I'm adding a bit more raw sienna to adjust the values. Using the same brush, I'll add a touch of Van Dyke Brown to further deepen the shadows and enhance the contrast. By mixing cadmium yellow and oxide green, I'll now refine the details of the grass and canola stems along the path. This step helps to blend the path naturally with the flower field and adds a crisp, final touch to the foreground. Now I'll switch to a line brush and mix Van Dyke Brown with Permanent Green Deep to add more intricate details to the stems. The fine tip of the line brush allows us to express the delicate textures and individual stems more clearly. For the next step, I'll mix Van Dyke brown and black to carefully paint the small stones along the path, one by one. Taking your time with these small details will add a wonderful sense of realism and character to the walkway. Using the same brush, I'll mix in the colors previously used for the path to highlight the stones and add more dimension. Applying these lighter tones to the top of the stones will make them pop and look much more three-dimensional. Finally, applying a touch of pure white can truly bring out the three-dimensional depth of the stones. These small highlights capture the light perfectly, giving the path a polished and finished look. By mixing white and cadmium yellow, I'll now paint the radiant sun to fill the scene with light. This bright combination helps to capture the warm, glowing atmosphere of a perfect spring day. Don't be afraid to use your fingers to create a natural, soft glow for the sun. Gently smudging the edges with your finger can give the light a much more organic and atmospheric feel. While waiting for the sun to dry, I'll use a small fan brush to paint the clouds by mixing white, cobalt blue, and a tiny touch of black. I'll gradually add more white to the cloud mixture we made earlier to give the clouds more dimension. Now, returning to the dry sun, let's mix white and a bit of cadmium yellow to express the sun's brilliant glare. Make sure your brush stays completely dry for this. It will help create a soft, radiant blur around the light. Don't hesitate to use your hands to achieve a natural, blended look. Using your fingertips is an easiest way to soften the edges and create a more organic transition of light. Next, let's add more cadmium yellow to the fan brush to fill in the canola field. Oh, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Adding these bright layers will really make the field glow. If you're enjoying the process, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Now let's fill those empty spaces we saved for this moment with plenty of canola flowers. Don't worry, be bold with your strokes. You can even use this to let out some stress. Load your brush with plenty of paint to create a rich, three-dimensional look for the canola flowers in the foreground. Using a thicker layer of paint here will give the flowers more texture and make them pop as if they are right in front of you. Think of it as planting beauty in your soul, and feel free to use plenty of paint to make it lush. Now, the moment has come to put the finishing touches on the flowers. I'll add a hint of raw sienna to cadmium yellow to give the shadows more depth. Mixing in a bit of raw sienna will create richer shadows, making the golden field look even more layered and realistic. Now let's switch to a line brush to add more detailed touches to the smaller flowers in the foreground. When you touch the canvas, do it boldly, as if you're dabbing small dots. We're almost there. Let's mix permanent green deep with a bit of black and Van Dyke brown to create the color for the stems. Holding the brush upright, paint the nearby stems with bold, confident strokes. To add more strength to the foreground, hold your brush vertically and use quick, bold movements to bring those stems to life. I truly appreciate you sharing this wonderful journey of painting nature's beauty with me. Subscribing and liking really helps me continue this creative path. Until next time.